Welcome back to the show. We have with us in the studio Leo Stonewall Jackson Chilson.
That's me.
And he's written a book called Blood on the Battlefield. And this to me sounds like a war novel.
Yes, it does.
Civil War historical romance.
And this is based on any facts?
Well,
It's a novel, I'm sure, but
yeah, it's a novel, but the historical parts have been well researched. And then the rest of the story is built around that.
Okay.
Okay.
What was the motivation for writing? Do you love
the motivation?
Yeah.
I had just read a novel by one of my favorite authors. It was on the Civil War. And it took me several days to plod through it. When I got finished, I said, I can write a book better than this. And I sat down and started writing.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right.
So you haven't written before this?
Pardon?
This is your first?
This is your first book?
This is the first one. I call it the Road to Destiny series. And the second one will be called It's Blood on the Plains. I will be printing it probably around the first week of May.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I've already started the third one, which is Blood in the Hills. But the next one, it takes place where one of the characters from here, he goes west where the Indian Wars are. And so he's the main character there. And that from 1866 to 1873. And then a character from the second book becomes the main character for the third book, which will go from there and through the Custer battlefield. And then I already got the fourth book working in the back of my mind.
Okay.
Well,
Now,
that's pretty cool.
Do you do a lot of research?
Oh, yeah. For this in here it's because Stonewall Jackson's my idol, and so I had to really research his movements to get everything accurate.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the books I used was by one of his aides. He wrote about it, and then another one was by Castro. He served 4 years in the Stonewall Brigade. So I had two real good forms right there, and then I had to pull in other bits of information, but I had to get everything in the right place so that everything tied together.
Okay.
But the thing about, I know, you hear some authors that go and they say, well, they lay out their plans and how they're going to write it, and then I couldn't do that. I just sat down and started. Every time I tried to plan something, it never happened. And so I would just write, and words like I was working, and the guy I worked with was an old guy, and he was very cantankerous. And I went home and I wrote a whole chapter with an old guy because of just that one word.
Yeah.
And so it just.
Well, it works for you.
Yeah, it did. It just.
Yeah.
And the same with the other books. It just flows. I don't know what's gonna happen next. So.
Well, this is a 330 some page.
Well, that also includes.
Okay.
Historical footnotes to cover over that, and then the first chapter of the next book.
Okay, so the next Blood in the Plains.
Blood on the Plains.
You get
Blood
a
on the
taste
Plains, yeah.
of what's to come.
Ah, that's kind of a teaser.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very good. Now, where can people get this book? Now, this one's already printed.
Yeah. Now this is available on Amazon.com, and it's in this way, and you can also get it in Kindle for people who like to use their whatever notebook or computers or whatever. And otherwise, you can, if you want it autographed, you can get hold of me. Either you can call me or email me, and I can do an autographed copy and get it to you.
Okay. And you
Are you here locally in Harrison? Do you live here?
I live over in Payette.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And this is I've had some good. I got the book to the Harrison Library here, and they can't keep it on. They have
people
three
love
people
civil
come
hair.
in.
Yeah.
3 people came in right after the other looking for it.
Yeah. This should be at the museum.
And I've had some good feedback on it. And there's some people that didn't even get out of the first chapter ready just because of a scene with the dog. They were almost ready to cry because it was.
Wow.
Well, maybe you found your calling.
Pardon?
Maybe you have found your calling.
Well, yeah. It's about, considering I wrote this book 25 years ago.
Oh, okay. And you just now publishing it. It's been
Yeah.
sitting this long.
Well, because when I wrote it, it was back then with dot matrix printers,
Oh, sure.
typewriter, handwritten notes, and
Right.
pencil. And I had all of it. And then about 5 years ago, a friend of mine, I sent her everything, and she put it all on the computer.
Oh, well, thank goodness for
And
her.
Nice.
we
Yeah.
finally got it where it is now.
Nice.
But it was a challenge, but I've gotten real good feedback on it, and
Good deal.
it's an enjoyable story. It's the four friends that joined the Army, and it was supposed to be a 90-day war, so they figured it was going to be an adventure. And they ended up with meeting under the command of Sergeant Parkins, and they were in Stonewall Jackson's Army. Well, it's got comedy, it's got love, romance, cliffhanging chapters,
Okay.
Everything
scenes,
you want in
and the
that
things that'll
book.
make you cry, break your heart, and then there is a really nasty bad guy in there.
Oh,
Okay.
Really, he is mean.
okay.
All
And
right.
who did you base that character on?
Who did I base it on?
Yeah.
Nobody. It was just.
He better not
Just-
pull out any names, probably.
Okay.
Well, actually, I mean, it was you. Okay, it was you.
okay, all
I'm sorry,
right.
but I couldn't. But I didn't want to give it away. But
Okay.
since you forced me,
Oh, well, they'll want to read the book just for that in itself. The book is called Blood on the Battlefield, and when you get this book, you're going to get the first. Is it the first chapter of the accompanying book?
right?
Blood on the Plains,
Right.
and this
So
is written.
look for Leo Stonewall Jackson Chilson.
That's the short name. The real, believe it or not, in 2001, I walked into a courthouse in Ohio. My name was Tom Williams. I walked down an hour later, Leonard Thomas, Stonewall Jackson, Theodore Roosevelt, Caleb Chilson.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness. Well, the book is available now on Amazon.com, and you can get the book. Contact Leo if you'd like to have an autographed copy, and it's available right now. And when you get your other book, would you come back?
Yeah, so I will do that.
Yeah,
You bet.
please do.
And the only thing I ask is anybody, if you get this book, go on Amazon.com after you read it and leave reviews.
Review it.
Leave a review.
Because
Okay.
I've contacted right now over 400 libraries, and what they're doing, they're looking at the reviews
want
on
reviews, yeah,
Amazon,
yeah.
and in order, so if I can get some good reviews
Okay.
on there, then I can get these libraries to
Okay.
pick it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Good deal.
So
Hey, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
and
it
good luck
too.
with the book.
And I thank you for that, and I appreciate you having me on here.
All right.
It was a good one.
Yeah. We'd like to thank everybody for being on the show. We got to get out of here. Jim Johnson, Tanya Hayes, Beverly Austin, also Tonette Madison, and of course Leo Chilson is right here in the studio with us. And if you'd like to be a part of the show, you can do so by contacting us here at 400 South Sycamore right here in Harrison, Arkansas. You go to our website at hometowntv.net, or you go to Facebook at Hometown Television, search for that, and you'll find us there. Contact us and tell us what you'd like to be on the show for, and we'll be glad to schedule you on a time coming up in the next week or months or whenever your event or topic suits you. So, with that said, we're going to take our final break. We'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.